70th V-Day anniversary celebration here in Burry Port. As you can see, we've got many artifacts here on display and memorabilia and local stories from all the veterans. It really is fascinating, the stuff that's been on display here. Thank you.
And the car belongs to George. Come in.
It's colder there. Hello.
Morning, children. Morning. Line up there, this side.
Yeah, we're just going to come in.
Come in, fill both sides up,
You'll have to feel it's got a shelf tight for that.
How many of you? Yeah.
Come in, on this side. Come on, come in.
Should I come in front of each other to start off with?
Children, do you all know who I am?
No.
My fancy dress isn't very good enough then, is
Somebody
it?
just said it.
We are Winston
You've got
Churchill.
some
That's right, I'm Winston Churchill. That's right. And what was Winston Churchill's job during the war? He was the Prime Minister, that's right. And he was a very important Prime Minister because he actually won the war for Britain, didn't he? Right, so today, what are we here for today? That's what I want to know. Yes, okay. VE Day. Now, who knows what VE Day stands for? To celebrate the end of the World War in Europe. Yes, that's quite right. So it's victory in Europe, isn't it? So that's why we're here today, to remember all the soldiers that gave their lives and some that fought and did manage to come back from the war. And we've got lots of things in there now that you can have a look at to see what life was like in the 1940s. So we've got a plaque on the wall there. That's the Roll of Honour, it's called, and that's all those people lived in Burry Port and died during the war. They all that long list there, they died during the war. So there's and hundreds of thousands of people throughout the world that died fighting for our country. So it's very, very important that we remember them. Now, and that's why this building, the Memorial Hall, was built in the beginning. That's what the building is for. It's a memorial hall that on days like today we come and we remember that. So that's why we're here today. Now, there was another reason for it as well. When we had air raids, now everybody knows what an air raid is, and there's a big siren used to go off. Now, I hope we don't have one today, because if we do, we'll have to run into the hall. Hang on, something's happening. I think that might be an air raid, right? I think we need to go in the hall quick, before the bombers come.
What is it?
Down at the front there, you would see the Burry. Now, the staff of Burry did a very, very important job during the war. You've all heard of the D-Day landings. Now, Arthur Burry was at the D-Day landings, and he then went on to fight in Japan. So when victory Europe V-Day that we're celebrating today took place. Arthur was out in Japan still fighting, and he's 90 years of age today, and very, very pleased to see him still here. Jolly. And I'm sure Arthur will be class.
Sword is presented during the Second World War. That's his medal. Dim siarad Cymraeg.
At the back of the hall here then, when you work your way around here, we've got some 1940s cake we can get sample. But we baked the original recipes that they made cake in 1940s.
Hi, I'm Rob. This is Arthur, D-Day veteran and Japan veteran, and this is his great youngest grandchildren. This is Georgia, who's 10 months old, and this is Jacob, who is 3 years old. This is Mandy, my partner, and of course myself.
Yes, yes. So it looks really effective. I should go to
We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills, we shall never surrender.
Would you like a slice? So of course then the acid then and the bicarb froth a little bit, which helps it to rise then. Yeah. But it doesn't, not vinegar, you can't taste the vinegar.
Wel, ar y wal yma, mae beth yn galw Burry Port Roll of Honour. A bob un o'r enwau na sy'n lawr yma yw'r bobl o Bortywyn collodd I bywyd yn Ryfel y Byd. So, bob un o'r yna wedi marw yn anffodus yn ymladd dros yn glad ni. So, ar ydi mewn yn Memorial Hall heddi, a pwy sy'n gwybod pam mynd I yma de? Diolch.